My name is Kelvin Kubai. Tuanze. My name is Kelvin Kubai. I'm an advocate. We were involved in ELC petition E048 of 2022, which we filed in 2022, citing gross health effect and environmental pollution emanating from the use of highly hazardous pesticides, most of which have been banned in the areas of manufacture, including in Europe and America. So today, before Lady Justice Kemei, a very progressive landmark ruling was delivered, which allows us to advertise these petitions to millions of Kenyans out there who've been innocent users and consumers of these highly hazardous pesticides. Most of them have been directly and indirectly affected as a result of the use of these agrochemicals. And so this ruling opens a door that welcomes them and invites them to have a day in court so that they can present their case and the cases can be heard holistically. Other orders that we have sought is the complete ban of these agrochemicals and safe disposal practice, especially for the government to provide for designated areas where most of these empty containers from these pesticides can be disposed of in a sustainable way. So this ruling is the first of its kind in Africa and in Kenya particularly, given the fact that for centuries or for decades, African farmers and Kenyan farmers have been interacting and using these agrochemicals without being protected, or even in circumstances where they are harmed by the use of these highly hazardous pesticides, they've not had a channel for redress or an avenue where they can present their cases. So this ruling provides the Kenyan users and consumers an opportunity that has been accorded to even American farmers, because we've seen American farmers move to court claiming that their use of Roundup, which is manufactured by Monsanto Bayer, has led to them having cancers, for instance, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and they've been able to be compensated and awarded damages as a result of the effect of these chemicals to their health. So this opportunity has been accorded now to Kenyans as well from this ruling. It's one of its kind, and we appreciate and we look forward to, after 15 days of stay that have been granted, we look forward to being able to advertise this petition and inviting millions of Kenyans who have been harmed by the use of these agrochemicals.
Well, my name is John Masharia. I'm the Executive Director for Africa Center for Corrective and Preventive Action. We are a local NGO basically fighting for rights of Kenyans, right of millions of Kenyans in terms of socio-economic rights and environment, also in terms of technology. Today is a great day for this landmark ruling, as it has been explained by the lead counsel, that in this matter we have sued a number of parties because of the product they sell to Kenyan market, affecting so many people, including the direct users, the farmers, consumers, and as a result of what we are looking for today, we've been given an opportunity to enjoin millions of affected Kenyans, and as an organization, we are not new to this. And we are happy because all that we are asking the court, despite the resistance from the agrochemical companies that have their market in Kenya, we were able to secure this win. And first and foremost, we want to thank our courts, because judiciary has taken its proactive role in enforcing the Bill of Rights, and especially matter to do with health and other socio-economic rights and also environment. So today, as we are celebrating this victory, we are very happy as an organization, as one of the participants that in the fight for socio-economic rights in this country, that judiciary has really stamped its authority to ensure that those who violate the rights of Kenyans, directly or indirectly, they are taken into account. So as an organization, what we want to assure the millions of Kenyans who are interested in this litigation is that we have framework that's going to onboard all of them and ensure they are listened. They come and cry for their rights in the court because it's their constitutional right. And also, we want to call upon the government agencies, and especially that are mandated to regulate these agrochemicals in this country. Because if you compare the cost, we do cost benefit analysis. Yes, we may not do away with these chemicals, but what we are saying, they are necessary evil. If they're not regulated, meaning that they are causing more harm, they're elected to our farmers and bigger social cost to Kenyan communities, Kenyan society and families, then if policymakers, and especially those who have mandate to secure Kenyans and through regulation, they don't do that, then meaning that we are applying the wisdom of fools, because we are helping this company by saying they are paying taxes, they are employing our people, but at the same time the cost they are passing to our people is far much higher than even the benefit they can bring to us. So as an organization, we want to say that we are setting a precedence not only to Kenya, this goes to the whole of Africa, because you realize that even Kenya and Africa at large, it has become the dumping site for these agrochemicals. And this has not happened to other countries. Recently, we saw even the government try to ban some of those chemicals, which are still being used. But in developed economies, due to regulations, these chemicals are not being used. So we are calling upon all stakeholders. We join this battle, we fight for all Kenyans. And more importantly, I want to say this, that now that the courts have allowed all Kenyans, the survivors, the victims, those who've been directly affected by this, by the application of this particular product, we call upon them to come forward. We are going to be communicating going forward on the platform we are going to use to ensure that they come and fight for the justice. And also for the multinationals and also local companies, that you have a responsibility, you have a duty to ensure that we are not fighting your business. Kenyans are not against your business, but you must push your business agenda with a sense of responsibility to ensure that you don't cause harm, you don't violate the rights of Kenyans, both directly and even those who are unsuspecting. So today, we are very happy, and going forward, you're going to be making more communication to this effect. But we are satisfied with the ruling today, and we are saying that we call upon all stakeholders. We work together to ensure that we deliver the justice that these Kenyans need. And we're also saying that this program is not limited to any particular part of this country. Actually, we have gone to several places, and especially where the chemicals are applied in masses, especially in places like Moya, where they grow rice, this chemical is highly applied. In Naivasha, where there are flower farms, and many other parts of this country. So this is not a particular issue that is happening in a particular corner of this country. It cut across the board, and we are committed as an organization to reach out to every part of this country to get in touch with those victims and survivors. There are many who have already come up, but even those who are not even aware, we are going to ensure that by in honoring the direction of the court, we are going to make the communication to reach every part of this country, and we bring on board every Kenyan who feel directly or indirectly has been negatively impacted by these chemicals. Thank you very much.
My name is Gilbert Njoroge, an advocate of the High Court. Today is a momentous day, a momentous occasion. This is a groundbreaking ruling issued by the courts in Kenya, and this has a great impact on all the citizens of the Republic and Africa as a whole. As you have heard before, it's the first ruling of its kind. So each and every citizen, from the farm workers, from the farmers, to everyone in Kenya, if you have a meal on your plate in Nairobi, this ruling affects you. And what you're seeking from the court is that those harmful hazardous chemicals which are being sold and distributed to Kenyan farmers who are using them, and they are negatively impacting the health of the people, one, two, the environment. There is damage that's been caused to the land. There's also the issue of rivers which are contaminated by harmful and hazardous chemicals. So what you're seeking from this court is for all those who have been affected to be compensated. That's one. Two is that the sale of harmful, hazardous pesticides and farm chemicals to cease in Kenya. Recently, there was a ban on about 77 chemicals by the CS Agriculture. And we thank the government for its steps. But what we like is that all those families who have been devastated, all those villages which have been decimated in Timau, we want justice for them. And justice will start when all those agrochemical companies and multinationals accept that what they've done is wrong and they compensate all those victims. And what the court has done today is truly great. Each and every Kenyan, each and every citizen of this republic has a chance to come into this petition, has an opportunity to have their grievances aired before the court. And we are very confident that everyone will get justice, from the farmer in Timau to the boda rider in Nairobi taking a meal. So we'd like to thank the court for its wisdom, and thank you all for being here.